don't want to spend too long on this because I still haven't started my day really, but I did want to do another check-in, I guess, with a bit of an update, May. So I went outside and I burnt the 4 letters that I wrote yesterday and asked that the winds of change blow the ashes away, and that, yeah, we all move on to our greatest strength. I think I mentioned in the last video that Alex attempted to call me. So what happened sort of this morning was I hadn't heard from him. I sent him it said it was an MMS because I included an emoji. But basically I sent him this really long message saying, I don't ever want to be a hassle or anything, like that. So this is what I've decided to do tonight. And maybe it might be best for you to block my number, just while I get through this really difficult period. And so this morning, because I didn't hear anything back at all, usually he says like good luck or or don't contact me again or whatever. I didn't hear anything, so I was like, oh well, does that mean he's just gone straight to blocking me? So I tried calling him and it rang twice, which meant that I hadn't been blocked. And so I hung up. I thought about sending a message just to be like, just seeing if I've been blocked or not, it's all good. But I didn't do that. I didn't expect him to be up for a little while. So instead I went and did my morning check-in video and he called halfway through that. So I let that ring out and so then after this I called him back. That time I went straight through to voice message, so now I've been blocked. And then I saw that I had a text message saying that I have nothing to gain from being in a relationship with. I have nothing to gain from a relationship with him, so not to worry about it. And so I wasn't going to. So obviously I was like, okay, cool. Well, I guess that's a sign. And I went and I burnt my letters. And then Alex called me back because he saw that I left him a voice message. And I was like, hey man, I was just, explained everything that I just explained now. And that, I'm only asking for a little bit of distance, but if he would like longer than that, then I will honor and respect that as long as he wants to. And he's just like, it's not you. I'm saying that to everyone. Mum's asking me when I'm coming back to Sydney to see her, and I've said to her that the next time she's seeing me is at an open casket viewing. He's not coming back to Sydney, so I think he's doing his own version of throwing in the towel, and I can't let myself take that on. That's what he wants to do. There's help there. I've tried to tell him there's help there. I've tried to say that I'm happy to be with him and help him link into services, but the times where I've sat there and begged him for help, to get help, he's thrown it back on me and said, well, it's not like I'm actually going to go through with any of the thoughts or plans that I'm having, so I don't need to talk to anyone about it, which just makes me feel like shit. Because I'm talking to people whether I have fucking plans to go through with shit or not. And being linked in doesn't stop you from having those thoughts. It's not a cure, but fuck, it still helps you have an outlet besides drinking or smoking pot to numb it away. That's not dealing with it either. But yeah, so still a slow start to the day. I'm not going to group. I messaged the facilitator and said I had gastro and will it be too much for me to catch up if I try to come next week? Because I know next week's the last week before they go on like a 4-week break. So she said she'll give me a call next week to chat about what they've covered so far. I do need more support. And because I can't afford to have, Dr. Praveen is great. He's my psychiatrist. but he's not someone that I sit there and I like talk about shit with. He just helps me with my scripts for my meds. The person that I really talk to about stuff is Matilda, and I think I'm seeing her next week because I didn't want to wait to see her again after Christmas. I feel like I still have a lot to do, and I have private health insurance to help cover that. So yeah, I do have support, but I can't afford to see Matilda as often as I'd like. I can't afford support as often as I'd like, but this is a free group that they're not going to kick me out of. So so far, yeah, that's good. At least I know somewhere I can be and still have that group interaction with people. And I'm sure that another woman that I've bonded well with, because she's got BPD, and she's borderline bipolar, so we're a little bit different in that sense. I don't go through manic or depressive stages, but pot is one of her main issues as well. So and she's been to Wyndham, so we have a bit of overlap where we can relate some experiences together. But yeah, I know it's not that long since my last video, but I did want to do, I guess, a bit of an update even on what's happened since then. But I'm feeling, I guess, better internally. I do feel like I've released some things off to the universe, and it's just a matter of maintaining that now, remembering that I'm surrendering, and remember to continue surrendering, and asking for help. So yeah, going to have another cigarette, and then I'm going to jump through the shower and put a layer of tan on, and then get on with my day. Love you. Thanks again for checking in. And yeah, let's all hope and pray that the turbulence that everyone's experiencing settles, and we all find growth through what's happening now.